What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Some don't know the effects they have on others when everything that we do affects our younger brothers and sisters. To me, it seems that the facts have missed us. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Frankly, the current state that we're in needs to be discussed. Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust, avoiding the fact that it provides a pleasant rush. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. That don't mean not to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change up the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we're gonna make it in this world. We need to focus on the present and think less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be a fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going, so get on your search for knowledge, cause that's power in knowing. We need to pick up more books and read them cover to cover, and after you get the information, pass it to your brother. Spread it to the whole world. If you know it ain't fair, you'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. There's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that, we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. It's your big homie, Big Daddy, man. And this is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast, man. One of the only places online where you're going to get the real deal Holyfield, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and rocking with me. First and foremost, happy Mother's Day, man, to all the real mothers out there, man. Happy Mother's Day to y'all. It's your day, man. It's your day. All the mamas, man. It's y'all's day, man. I hope y'all had a good Mother's Day. I hope you celebrated with your family. I hope you and your family had a good time, and I hope y'all, bonded. I'm hoping, more importantly, than you just getting celebrated for Mother's Day, that you've been a good mother all year, and I'm hoping and praying that you actually, were doing your duty as a mother, man. Because first and foremost, a mother's job is never done. A parent's job is never done, man. You're never too old to be a mom. Once you're a mother, you're always a mother. When you're a father, you're always a father. It don't matter if you're active or not active. It don't matter if you participate or not. You are always a parent once you're a parent. That is a lifetime commitment. It's a lifetime duty, and it's a lifetime bond with your child or children. Some of us do better than others. Some of us are successful as parents. Some of us are not. I'm not here to demonize nobody, because I have to explain stuff. And I done some research, and I'm to the understanding of why we're in this situation we're in. Because although I would like to be positive and happy-go-lucky, hey, Ma, happy Mother's Day and all that shit, let me be honest. In these modern day times, a lot of women are not mothers. In these modern day times, a lot of women are not motherly or not motherly at all. It's a lot of women or females that have children that are not motherly at all. I'm not here, like I said, I'm not here to downplay nobody. Happy Mother's Day to all the real mothers. Salute to all the real mothers who've taken care of their children and their responsibilities and provided and prepared and planned for their child to be successful, or at least give them a decent life. You don't, first and foremost, you do not have to be rich to be a good parent. You do not have to be rich to be a good mother. Money is not the end all be all. The most important things that you can have, that you can give as a parent, is time and love. The time you spend with your children and the love that you give to your children are the most precious and valuable things that you give to a child. So if you're thinking you're one of those parents, because a lot of people are like that, especially nowadays, a lot of people think, oh, I can't have children until I have this amount of money, or I can't have a family until I have this amount of money, and I don't want to do this until this lines up, and all this and that, right? Ready to send your message. I see notification for live. No, it's not. No, for real. Not being opt off ones. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, SS. I appreciate you too. All right, for real, I appreciate you too, SS. For real, appreciate all my real supporters, man. All my real ones. I appreciate y'all so much. So, like I said, even though I would like to be optimistic and just very positive and speak great affirmations and great positive affirmations to mothers, I'm gonna be real. A lot of women nowadays are not doing their job as mothers. I can speak from my own. I can speak from my own experience. I don't have active parents like that. And I'm not downplaying my mother, because when I was younger, my mother was a great mother. When I was younger, my mother was a great mother. She sacrificed. She did everything she was supposed to do. She didn't cuss. She didn't do any vulgarity. She didn't have us around a bunch of men. My mom cooked dinner every night. She cooked 2 to 3 meals every day. She kept the house up. She paid for the mortgage, the rent. My mom was holding the shit down. My father was always there, but my mother was always the main breadwinner, or, the main, how it goes in the families. The women usually make more money. So my mother was always going above and beyond. I never seen a negative role model for a woman until modern times. I've never before I was like 12 years old, I used to think women were perfect. Up until I was 12 years old, I thought women were perfect and had no flaws. I didn't even think women peed or pooped. And that's the fact. I thought women didn't even pee or poop. I thought peeing and pooping was only for men, because men are nasty. So in my mind, I'm thinking men are so nasty, we have to shit and piss, but not knowing all women had to do that. All people have to do that. I didn't know that. But most of my life, I thought women were perfect, right? It was only until I got older and became realistic about life that I realized women are humans just like everybody else. And then I realized women have flaws and women have inconsistencies. I never knew this. I never knew or thought women had flaws. All my whole life, I thought y'all were perfect. I thought y'all were perfect and innocent and sweet and pure. I didn't know women could be whores. I didn't know women could be promiscuous. I didn't know nothing about that stuff. I didn't know nothing about that stuff when I was coming up. I had no idea, the way of the world, right? And that goes for millions of us. It's been millions of us who've been led to believe mama was perfect and mama could do no wrong. And it's been millions of us who fought for mama, and people used to talk shit about mama's being fat, or mama this or mama that, and we're defending her at all costs, right? Some kids fight their stepdaddies for their mamas. Some kids fight their daddy for their mamas. Some kids Kids will defend anybody for their mama. Mama is a precious jewel that is held highly in society, especially in the black society. In the black society, mama can't do no wrong. You know, in the black society, mama can beat your ass. Mama could give you the worst butt whooping you've ever had in your life, and then turn around and say, I love you, and I did it because I loved you, and kiss you, and then nothing ever happened. Mama could tear your ass up with a switch, go tell you to get a switch or any drop cord, anything, and whoop your ass with it, right? And then right after she whoops your ass, you'll get down and you'll hug, or you'll grab up and you'll hug your mama and say you're sorry. Your mama can bust your ass and make you apologize to her. That's how high we value our mothers in the society, right? But when you become grown, when you become old enough, now everybody's mom wasn't bad role models, because I didn't have a bad role model for a mother. I didn't. But some of us, when you live in a lie, you're thinking mama can do no wrong, mama's perfect, it's daddy's fault, it's not mama's fault. When you get older, you will soon realize that mama needs to be and should have been held accountable just as much as daddy was held accountable. You know what I mean? Like, if mama was held accountable, if daddy was held accountable for not being there, for doing this, for doing that, then mama should have been held accountable as well. Right? And I know this is a topic that nobody's going to watch. I don't even care. I really don't care, because the reason why a lot of women are not getting the results out of life that they want is because they're not listening to wise, productive men. The reason why most and a lot of women are not getting the results out of life that they want is because they're not listening to wise and productive men. They're listening to lost souls and people who are negative and people who are just trying to lead them astray. For real, facts. Man, listen, I'm just being honest. I am not gonna disrespect or try nor attempt to personalize this lecture. I am not going to attempt, nor am I going to personalize this lecture and talk about anybody in specific. I am speaking generally, because this is what we have to do to fix our fucking selves, right? Now, I got a bunch of footage, and I want y'all to listen to this real quick. Where he said, my mom is no longer, SS said, my mom is no longer here, yet she is still here. I'll always love my mom no matter what, but my mom did go to prison when I was 1 year old alongside my cousin's mother at 3 years old, and at the same time. And then the reason why that is, SS, is because mama wasn't perfect. Mama's not perfect. We love our mamas, but they're not perfect. You get what I'm saying? Mama fucks up just like everybody fucks up. But listen, when you're wise and educated, and this is why, thank you, SS, this is why they depend on us to be ignorant and dumb. Because if we're wise and educated, we can't fall victim to the blueprint of the propaganda blueprint. If we're wise and educated, we could see the problems coming and avoid the problem altogether. If we were wise and educated, we can make wiser decisions and more educated decisions and not have things affect us so negatively in our lives. So I'm gonna go back. We're going back in time. I'm gonna take y'all back to 1986. I'm not gonna watch this whole thing, but I want y'all to play. I'm gonna play a few minutes of this. It's a 1986 special from, I think, NBC News, and it's called The Vanishing Black Family. The Vanishing Black Family, right? Let me play this for y'all, man. Please listen. Please listen. Please listen.
Raise your hand if you're married.
Hold on.
None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One.
Can y'all hear that? Raise your hand if you'd like to be married to your baby father. Can y'all hear that? Put a 1 in the chat. I know it's only somebody in here, but thank you so much for being here. And put a 1 in the chat if you hear this. Put a 1 in the chat if you hear this.
The rest of you who don't plan to get married, why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. You know, it's a lot of responsibility. And then you don't want the commitments.
I wouldn't want no man holding me down because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help in raising that baby from a man?
Not really. I didn't have a father. My father wasn't in the home, so you know it really. Male figures are not substantially important in the family.
All right. Did you hear what she said? He asked her if any of them was with their baby daddies. Nobody raised their hand. Then he asked them to raise their hand if any of them would want to be with their baby fathers. All of them, nobody raised their hand. None of those young ladies raised their hand because all of these young ladies have fed into the agenda. And this is in 1986. Let me show y'all what's really going on. This is 1986. I know nobody's going to watch this one like that. I understand. Truly, I understand. Thank you, SSC. That's what I'm saying. They got saying nobody's here, but somebody's here. So thank you, SS, for being genuine and being real enough to try to get to the truth. So thank you so much, SS. Thank y'all so much, everybody who's gonna be here. I'm gonna run that back because it's very, 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 very important, y'all. Hey, go in the house, man. What's wrong with you? Every time, bro. It's trying to mess me up. All right, look.
Raise your hand if you're married. None of you are married. Raise your hand if you would like to be married to your baby's father. One. The rest of you who don't plan to get married, why don't you plan to get married? I'd like to know that.
You already have your child to think about, and then a whole family to care for. You know, it's a lot of responsibility. And then you don't want the commitments.
I wouldn't want no man holding me down because I think I can make it as a single parent.
But don't you think you might need help in raising that baby from a man?
Not really. I didn't have a father. My father wasn't in the home, so you know it really. Male figures are not substantially important in the family.
That is one of the biggest fucking lies ever told. She said male figures are not important in the family because she never had one, so she don't understand the value. This is fucked up, y'all.
Holding up fire, no sex, my man. You know, if a girl, you know, she get having a baby, carrying a baby, hey, that's on her. You know, I'm not gonna stop my pleasures because of another woman.
What about birth control? What about condoms?
Girls don't like them things. They don't like them things. You know, tell you to take them things off. They figure that you saying that they filthy or they dirty or something.
It's been a startling change in values. 25 years ago, you would not have heard such things said so freely because they were not embraced so widely. The strong family was still the backbone of Black America, and 3 out of 4 children had both parents at home. That is true no longer. Most Black children are now growing up without their fathers. The result is a world turned upside down as children copy what they see and repeat what they learn. LaDawn said she didn't have a father in her home and doesn't think her children need one. She's not unusual. Half the Black families today are headed only by a woman. Clorinda said she could make it on her own as a single parent. She has never been married and is raising her daughter without a man's help. She's not unusual. Today, nearly 60% of all Black children are born out of wedlock. Timothy said his children are not his responsibility. He has left them to be supported by their mothers and welfare. He's not unusual either. Ladon and Clorinda and Timothy, and many more like them in cities all over America, the traditional family no longer exists. It has vanished, and something new is taking its place. Single women and the children they're rearing alone are the fastest growing part of the black population. What becomes of the black family in a world where the values are being turned upside down?
If the parent is 17 and 18, uneducated, unmotivated, fooling around, wandering around, what's the child going to learn? Who's to teach him? When you learn something, you was taught by your parents. It was reinforced by school and your neighbors, but it was taught by your parents. Well, if the parents don't know anything, how are they going to teach the children? So it's not racism that I'm fighting right now. It's the lack of motivation. See, I'm not even talking about racism. Maybe later on we'll get back to that. But I think we are destroying ourselves.
Now, I have to pause it there because this is what we do as victims all the time. The victims always blame the victim. We've been broken down to the point, y'all. Society, the world, the devil has broken humanity down to the point where systematically doing this too. This is not by accident or incidents or coincidence. The devil or the world has systematically broke us down to the point where we feel like we are supposed to blame and shame each other when we're all the victims. Now, we're not supposed to claim victimhood and stay a loser and stay a victim, but you have to understand that the system is set up and devised to make you a victim. And then once you understand the system is set up to do this, then you have to rise above that bar and go above and beyond that. Because if you know the world has this expectation for you, you have to go 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of the expectation to separate yourself from the expectation. So you can be an exception to the damn rules and not be an expectation or a statistic. The only way to not be a statistic is to rise above the expectation. All right. She said that we're doing it to ourselves now. Now, this is true. But the system, the Willie Lynch system, the systematic breakdown system of our people has been so strongly implemented and put in place that Willie Lynch said, if you do it and implement the system right, it would work, and it would self-replicate slavery for thousands of years, hundreds of years, possibly thousands of years. So they know what they did. It was a systematic breakdown of the black people and the black community. So we cannot ever rise up to the level we're supposed to be at. Let me keep going, man. And this is crazy, man.
This portion of CBS Reports is sponsored by Sun Company.
Let me fast forward.
Those who don't live in the ghetto are brought here usually by television.
Must use our safety training as volunteer fire.
Teenagers have the is a polite name for ghetto, as in black ghetto. Those of us who don't live in the ghetto are brought here usually by television, and usually only when there are violent pictures to show. But we have to come here if you want to understand those fearsome statistics about the vanishing black family. Now, a lot of white families are in trouble too. Single-parent families are twice as common in America today as they were 20 years ago. But for the majority of white children, family still means a mother and a father. This is not true for most black children. For them, things are getting worse. Today, black teenagers have the highest pregnancy rate in the industrial world. And in the black inner city, practically no teenage mother gets married. That's no racist comment. What's happening goes far beyond race. Why then do so many teenage girls get pregnant and have children? Why do so many fathers abandon their families? The answers begin with the people here. They told us what happens to family when mothers or children, fathers don't count, and the street is the strongest school. Still living with her mother at home with 50 skills and read to the 6th grade level.
When I got pregnant, I said, well, I'ma have this baby, and she's not gonna stand in the way of my education. I'm not gonna let no one stand in the way of my education. I ain't gonna be like these other girls, just drop out, can't get no job, no money, have to be on welfare.
So look, that right there was the key, intricate key part to what created the independent woman of today. That right there, what she just said, was the key, intricate part to what created the independent modern woman of today, the one who is selfish and individualized and don't need or claim to not need a man. See, they saw, this is 1986. This is when I was born. I was born in 1985. This is my lifetime, right? So this is like me. This is like my mother raising me. Now, like I said, I had a mother and a father, a good mother and a good father. So I'm not talking shit about mothers and fathers, but this, like, if I had my mother raise me as a single mother and my father not be there, and now look, now my single mother said she had to drop out. Okay, listen to the facts. Her mother had to drop out of school in the 6th grade, or had a 6th grade reading education, or 6th grade education. So her mama had to drop out of school in the 6th grade, right? So when she dropped, hey, y'all chill out, chill out. So when this mother had to drop out of school in the 6th grade to have her child, she realized the hardships that she had to go through and the sacrifices she had to put in, and the heartache and the sacrifice and the duty it took to have that baby, to raise that baby, right? And then when you're 16 in America, most 16-year-olds in America are still children. In America, at the age of 16, a girl is still a fucking young girl. Most of us in America are not raising our children, especially our young daughters, to be wives by the age of 16. We're not doing that. Most of us in America are raising our daughters to be individuals by the age of 16. We're telling our 16-year-old daughter, go to school and get the best education you can, and this and that, woo, right? We're not raising our daughters to be wives, to keep life going and keep the community growing and keep generations going. Most of us are not teaching our daughters to be wives. We're teaching our daughters to be individuals. Now look, this mama had to sacrifice her life. She gave her life to her child, right? She said to what she's going to make sure she does is to make sure she gets her education, and said her child will not stop her from her education, aka she's willing to put her child off to obtain schooling. She's willing to put her child to the side to obtain and finish getting certified and verified in a school system that has nothing to do with her. Now, in this society, education is very important. In this society, education is extremely important. You do not want to be ignorant. You do not want to be dumb, right? Because if you're dumb, the dumber you are, people could take advantage of you. Now, good people won't take advantage of you, but you can be taken advantage of if you're dumb. But look, she said her child is not going to stop her from getting her education. So she willfully said education and money come before this child. She willfully chose the system, aka education, which is the system, and she chose money before her child. This mentality was put into our generation because they broke us and disenfranchised us so much. We had to go through suffrage, and we didn't want our children to go through that suffrage again. And even this happens in this aspect. Say somebody who grew up poor, say somebody who had their mother and their father, but they grew up poor where they didn't have a lot of money. Those people can grow up and say, when I have children, I'm gonna make sure they have everything. They gonna have everything. They ain't gonna miss out on shit, right? And what that can do everything has to be fair and balanced when you're living life. You can't just overdo anything. So look, when you have that, I'm gonna overcompensate for my kid because I was poor and I was undercompensated as a child, now you're going to make your child, or have the potential to make your child, spoiled, rotten, and selfish and materialistic. So by you carrying your flaws and by you carrying your problems into your child's life, you're gonna curse your child with your fucking fears and your problems. See, you have to know, when you have a child, God gave you that child, and you, well, no. First, fuck that. God didn't do nothing. You have to know that when you opening up your legs and having sex with men and having sex with women, that you have the potential to make a child. So when you was letting them do, you was opened up like a damn turkey and letting dude stuff your turkey up. You was letting them stuff your damn turkey. So once after the turkey got stuffed, something's probably got them in the oven. You got stuffing in the oven. Now, you got stuffing in the turkey now. You know what I'm saying? So we have to stop blaming everything on God. We have to stop blaming everything on other people, and we have to take accountability for our actions. A lot of women like to say, "Oh, I just got pregnant. He nutted in me." No, you allowed that man to raw dog you, and you allowed him to finish inside you. You didn't even question or be in tune with him enough to look at him, and when y'all making love, and see when he's going when he's gonna ejaculate, so you can brace yourself. You're not even worried about none of that. See, a lot of people, most of us get so wrapped up in the fucking moment and lose self-control that we don't even be rational about the decisions we're making. See, if you're really like a motherfucker like me, I'm so rational. I'm always aware of the situation. I'm always aware of the situation. No matter what situation I'm in, I stay aware, because when you're aware, you can be clear-headed and you can be level-headed and make clear decisions. If you're not rational or level-headed, you're going to make emotional decisions. You're going to make, ooh, he's fucking me good. I'm going to let him keep fucking. Ooh, it feels so good. I'm going to just let him, come on, take the condom off. This is what happens. And this is how we end up with these children that we don't plan for. So in essence, we do have to take accountability for our actions, but we also have to understand that the odds are against us. So we can't be playing around with life like it's a game. So let me play a little bit more of this, and I'm gonna show y'all some more shit.
It's ready. On the vocabulary. Bingo. Florinda learned about birth control in sex education courses, but she still became pregnant. You think it was a mistake?
Well, I'll say no, because I wasn't on any, birth control methods. Neither was he. And, we were sexually active, and where it happened, it just happened.
When you think back to that day when you learned...
No accountability. It's going down. He's raw dogging me, but it just how it's supposed to be.
You were pregnant. What went through your mind?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna tell my mother. And I'm gonna tell my mother she gonna make me get an abortion. I was really scared, I think.
Why didn't you want to get an abortion?
Because I wanted his baby.
What did you like about it?
His legs.
His legs.
Did you hear that, evil devil? Hold up. Did you hear that evil devil ask this innocent young black, well, she's not innocent, but this sweet young black girl, young black lady, did you hear that devil ask this sweet young black lady why didn't she have an abortion? Like killing your child is just the best option and the most viable option in the world. Yeah, just abort it. Demons. These are the demons of the earth.
I got a thing for bow-legged boys.
Bow-legged boys.
I love them. They got some gorgeous legs. I just don't know.
Darren Lyle is the father of Florinda's baby. He is 18 and lives in central Newark. He dropped out of high school when he was 16. He has never held a steady job.
I spend most of my time listening to the radio. When I don't go to school, I don't work, I don't do nothing. I'm just like this killing time.
Hold up.
If you want to have a baby,
Hold up. That young motherfucking man said, I spend most of my time listening to the fucking radio. I don't work. I just hang around wasting time. Hey.
Sit down.
Hey. He said, I spend most of my time listening to the radio. What do all of our young brothers do nowadays? Listen to goddamn music, don't they? Don't most of our young brothers just listen to fucking music all day long? That's the problem with our young men. Our young men are not using their brains. We're listening to other men's thoughts all day long. Young men, stop listening to other men's thoughts so much all day long and develop your thoughts. Develop your mind. Because the more you sit back and watch somebody else and listen to somebody else who's not wise or positive, see, if it's not somebody like a Big Bad A or somebody who's doing something like what I'm doing, it's a waste of time. I'm telling you, if it's not some entertainment so you can blow some steam off, you know, you can watch a movie, whatever you like to do, but to sit there and to listen to music all fucking day long from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep, that is for losers. That is for losers. That's the recipe to building a loser, because a man is supposed to be thinking. A man is supposed to be clairvoyant. A man is supposed to be understanding, being able to assess the situation and solve problems. A man's supposed to be a hunter, a thinker. His insight's supposed to be heightened. His fucking vision's supposed to be up. His mind is supposed to be clear. His mind's supposed to be open and clear, so he can focus on survival. I'm about to go in there and kick some butt. A man's supposed to be focused on survival. A man's supposed to be focused on the survival of his family. He's supposed to be focused on the survival of his community. He's supposed to be focused on the survival of his people. But too many of our men are not men, because we're listening to the thoughts, the impure, immoral thoughts of other men. I shoot a motherfucker, I kill a motherfucker, do a motherfucker, I whip a motherfucker, I bitch a motherfucker, fuck that motherfucker. Nigga. Bitch. That's what we listen to all day long on this damn music. And then you don't even know where to begin when you stop listening to the music. You don't know what to think and what to do, because you've been listening to another man's impure thoughts in your head all day. So let me replay this so y'all can, who just came in, understand what just was said. Listen to this. This is not a joke, y'all. They've been destroying us with this fucking music forever.
I don't work, I don't do nothing. I'm just like this killing time.
You know, we were sexually active, and when it happened, it just happened.
when you think back to that day when you learned you were pregnant, what went through your mind?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna tell my mother. If I'm gonna tell my mother, she gonna make me get an abortion. I was really scared, I think.
Why didn't you want to get an abortion?
Because I wanted his baby.
What did you like about it?
His legs.
His legs.
I got a thing for bow-legged boys.
Bow-legged boy.
I love them. They have some gorgeous legs. I just don't know.
Darren Lyle is the father of Clarinda's baby. He is 18 and lives in central Newark. He dropped out of high school when he was 16. He has never held a steady job.
I spend most of my time listening to the radio. When I don't go to school, I don't work, I don't do nothing. I'm just like this killing time.
Did you want to have a baby?
Just not really. It just happened. You know, she just popped up pregnant. And I just
Were your friends impressed?
Not, everybody was telling me, that, she looked just like me, and, she is kind of cute, and, kind of pretty. And I was like, make me feel good.
Sure. Do many of them have babies?
That seems like that's all they be doing if I ain't making babies and shit, making babies.
Darren told us that in this neighborhood, it's easy to get involved with girls and easy to get into trouble. Darren has been arrested 5 times for stealing, suspicion of homicide, and for possession of a deadly weapon. When you were arrested for carrying a dangerous weapon, what?
So, you see what the fuck going on? You see what the fuck going on? If you got eyes, you see what the fuck going on. They destroyed us with this goddamn music that we keep listening to. They destroyed us with this drugs. They destroyed us with this media shit. They destroyed us with this fucking fashion. Y'all still buying all these goddamn clothes, trying to be hipsters and cool and bull and fool, when most of that shit y'all are purchasing is demonic as fuck, on top of pointless as fuck, because trends change as time goes on. So if you keeping up with trends and trying to be cool and all that, with the woo, and I'm the nigga, I'm the man, and with the air, nigga, I'm the motherfucking man. I got all the hoes. I got 5 hoes and 3 babies, nigga. Yeah. And how you gonna take care of them? And when you can't take care of them, you're not thinking about how these children are going to be affected, because you're just trying to stick your ding ding in something that's hot and wet. Retarded nigga. Stop listening to music. Develop your mind to become a man. Build yourself up as a man. Build yourself up as a man before you try to be with a woman. See, the problem isn't the fact that we're having babies and this and that. Babies ain't the problem. Children are the future. You have no future if you have no children. It is what it is. Children are the future, right? The world has no future if the world has no children. Do you understand me? The world has no future if the world has no children. So all these agendas and lifestyle choices that we've agreed, that y'all have agreed to play with, dibble and dabble with, waste your time with, like the young man who spends most of the time pop locking and bebopping and hip hopping. That's why I don't give a fuck about being cool. I've always been cool, naturally trying to be my better self, but I never was worried about being cool, because my daddy told me being cool is gonna make you a fool. Being cool will make you a fool. And that's the truth. See, if you have a father around, even if your father's not the best father or the worst father, a father will give you a bunch of wise quotables and a bunch of positive affirmations and personal limitations and boundaries for your personal self that will get you through your whole adult life. See, mama's gonna give you that love. Mama's gonna give you that nurturing. Mama's gonna give you that good meal. Mama's gonna patch you up when you scratch and fall. See, daddy, when you scratch and fall, daddy makes sure you straight. Once daddy see you straight, daddy ain't worried about you no more, because daddy's plan, and daddy is here for a bigger purpose. So daddy, once he sees you just skinned up, he'll see, oh, she's skinned up. Okay, that's a little 1st degree, 2nd degree skin, a little knees, couple rocks in there. Come on, let's get some alcohol and go in and wipe that thing off and get you right. You good. Pat you on the back, slap you on the back, and get you up out of there. You good, bro. Daddy's not gonna go, but mama's gonna be like, oh, my baby, look at me. She's gonna give you that love, that soothing. Mama gonna pour the honey on top of you. You know, mama got the cherry on top. Mama's the whipped cream with the cherry on top. Daddy's the meal. Daddy's the brunt of it. But mama's the warm blanket after it come out the dryer. That's mama. You know what I'm saying? That's mama. But now mamas ain't like that no more. These women ain't like that no more. These women ain't looking to care for their children no more. These women are competing with their children. Exhibit B. It's getting wicked out here. And I implore y'all to go watch that.
Okay. My oldest son is 11.
Listen. Listen. I wish it was more of a big audience. I swear to God. But my people, the few people who here with me, thank y'all for being here with me. Let me show y'all something, man. Goddamn. This is where we at today.
Well, okay, so
I'm not even gonna play this whole thing.
Well, okay, so it's two things. So I'm trying to get them to the dad because I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm over it. I do. Hold on.
I need my remote. Let me get my remote so I can turn this shit up. Hold up. Brace yourselves. Thank y'all for being here. Brace yourself. This shit serious as fuck. Serious as a heart attack.
Everything by my fucking self, and I've been doing it for years since I was 15. I'm literally 27. I'm about to be 28 this year. Still nothing. Like, these niggas don't help. They don't send no Christmas cards, birthday gifts, presents. Literally not a damn thing. And as well. Okay,
hold up. Before I let her even speak. Hold up. Did y'all hear what I heard? Did you hear what I heard? She said, these niggas. These niggas. She's talking about, look, this lady's about to drop her kids off at CPS. This bitch, excuse my language, I don't give a fuck. This bitch is about to drop her kids off. And I'm not being disrespectful to no women but her. This bitch is about to drop her kids off at CPS office and give them up because she don't love them enough, and society has destroyed us to the point where we're fucking so weak and soft, we can't even take motherhood anymore. My God. Do y'all have been seeing, have y'all been seeing all these mothers who've been killing their kids? Don't play with me. I know y'all have been seeing all these mothers who've been taking their kids off the map. In the last 2 weeks, 3 mamas done did their kids in. The lady with the 3, she strangled her 3 kids with the fucking exercise rope and then jumped out the damn window, and this bitch is still alive and paralyzed, which she deserves. You know what I mean? Stupid ass evil witch. You know, this is a wicked world we're living in. Let's go. Let me shut my ass up.
To be 3. So you mean to tell me out of 3 years and out of 11 years, y'all lazy ass niggas still ain't come up yet? Okay, well, y'all take the kids.
So she's got a 3-year-old and an 11-year-old. A 2-year-old about to be 3 and an 11-year-old that she's finna turn her fucking back on, my nigga.
And I'm going to worry about me, focus on school, and get my motherfucking shit together because...
Hold up. What did the girl just say on the last video? She's gonna not let her child... The girl on the last documentary from 1986, this brainwash has been going on with our women for fucking decades. She said she's not gonna let her child get in the way of her education. These stupid bitches have been destroying generations of black children because they choose to be selfish, separate, and individualized just to receive government assistance, just to receive food stamps, and just to receive crumbs from the goddamn government. This shit pisses me off. I do everything and anything to keep a family together and keep my kids safe and happy and shit. And then you got motherfuckers out here who make it a bad name for all real people in the world, giving us all, especially black people. This chicken head trash can done sent black people back to the Stone Age.
Well, okay, so I'm over it. I do everything by my fucking self, and I've been doing it for years since I was 15. I'm literally 27. I'm about to be 28 this year. Still nothing. Like, these niggas don't help. They don't send no Christmas cards, birthday gifts, presents. Literally not a damn thing. And as well, okay, my oldest son is 11, and my daughter's is about to be 3. So you mean to tell me out of 3 years and out of 11 years, y'all lazy ass niggas still ain't come up yet? Okay, well, y'all take the kids. And I'm going to worry about me, focus on school, and get my motherfucking shit together because why the fuck not? It's time for somebody else to fucking, you know, step the fuck up and do something. I'm tired. Like, every fucking time. Like, I said every fucking time. I've been doing it.
Dumbass bitch. Dumb.
I'm in 2 different colleges. I'm working.
Dumbass bitch.
I'm overwhelmed. I'm done. I really am. I'm just done. I just want to learn. I just want to be able to focus on me, my school,
selfish,
my careers, my jobs. I just want to focus on me. I absolutely love and adore my kids. They're so beautiful and intelligent, but I don't want them. I've been trying literally for 3 months to give them to the dads. Literally nothing. Then you got one of the fucking dads like, oh, yo, I kid you the fuck not. I told this man, it's time for you to step up and do something, like, step the fuck up. So then he's like, oh, it sounds like, I literally told him, I said, I'm just trying to better myself. I said, my career is low key on the rise and shit. This nigga gonna look and say, my kids, so you could go and chase your dreams because your dreams are starting to come true. Why would I want to sit there and let your dreams come true? Like, for one, that's the most hating ass shit somebody could ever fucking say. Literally. Anybody know who Kendrell Eaton is? Or he go by Kike?
We don't give a fuck about this shit. I don't give a fuck about this shit. These type of chicken heads deserve the ultimate punishment. And I ain't talking about no hurt nobody. I'm talking about the ultimate punishment. This shit is insanity, bro. Now, let me go to I'm going to fast forward because I don't want to hear nothing. Look at this ugly chicken head, bro. Ugly chicken. Take that weave braid out. She's going to look like a scarecrow. Evil bald head scarecrow. Evil bald head scarecrow. Yeah, I said it. I ain't picking on women. I'm picking on this evil bald head scarecrow who had the balls to get on the social media and show us this bullshit. Like we finna sit here and accept this shit. I'm a fucking daddy, bro. I'm not. Stop. Sit down. Go sit down. I'm about to be off of here, y'all, because I got to go be with my children. Fuck this internet shit. Fuck this internet shit. I just had to do this because this shit is for real.
You could drop off like newborn babies and shit and not get in trouble. Or I don't know if you get in trouble or not. I don't even give a fuck if I do get in trouble. I don't care. I'm done. So anyway, I act on it because I'm tired of doing it by my fucking self. Like, literally, I got all the kids, 24/7. I got 24/7. I don't have nobody to be watching them. JFS keep fucking up my childcare. The dads don't fucking help. The grandmas is deadbeats as fuck. And I can't wait to see this one bitch. I can hit these motherfuckers up and tell them to fucking be a dad or I don't know. If y'all want to take them, because look, y'all can get benefits and everything. Honestly, actually, better yet.
I can't even watch this shit, yo. Man, everything's going great. Look, I can't even watch this shit, man. I can't even watch that shit. You know they're not gonna send out no notification because they know what I'm doing tonight. They know exactly what I'm doing. They watch me watch my videos and put that shit together. They watch me download my videos. They know what I'm downloading and what I'm about to do, what I'm about to show y'all. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Happy Mother's Day to all the real mothers. Everybody stand up. Salute yourself if you're a real mother. They tripping. But they not doing nothing wrong, but they need to focus, put a game movie. That's what I was saying, man. So look, shout out to all the real mothers, for raising children and understanding that they're the cultivators of civilization. Everybody talking this damn generational wealth shit. You ain't got no generational wealth if you ain't got no children. If you don't have children, you don't have generations. You don't have a generation if you don't have children. There's no such thing as generational wealth without children. You can be wealthy by yourself. You can be rich and by yourself. You can be rich by yourself. But I'm drinking this fruity, mini fruity. That motherfucker good. No natural flavors in it. But look, let me show y'all some more footage, man. Because let me see if we can watch it. I'm sorry, I just can't watch it. It's kicking my ass. I'm gonna just let it play, man.
But I love the fuck out of them, and I'm gonna.
Hold up.
You should worry about you and the fuck what you have to do for your kids. And actually, to be honest, you're literally that fucking stuck on a fucking rapper. We're just fucking. He's not even my boyfriend. So imagine when he do become my boyfriend, you're gonna be fucking sick. He's not my boyfriend. So now you just look dumb as fucking bitter as fuck, worried about the wrong ass shit. I'm not, because I love them, and this is hard. Like this is killing me. But it's for the better. Like it's for me to get my life better and focus on my schooling, my career, my health. Number one, my health, so I don't fucking die, because I can't do shit for them if I'm dead. I can't stop stressing if I don't have help, you know? So it's like, and it's like the dads didn't want to help me. They wanted to see me beat. I done lost everything so many fucking times. But you know what? Like I said, I'm going to come back for them. And as far as the whole foster home thing, like, will it be open? Will I still be able to, like, see them, bring them gifts and stuff? Like,
what they'll do is they'll set up visitation for you, usually here at the agency or a designation place, whatever the court orders, and you'll be able to see them weekly.
Okay, that's even better, that I can still see them.
Oh, yeah, you'll get to see them.
And I can still provide for them, right?
Correct. You
Birthdays.
can bring them gifts and have all that.
Yeah, because, like,
I can't.
it's only so much I can do. I mean,
I can't.
Medical class today, so it's like I just have to study for my NA.
What did you go to?
I'm in 2 different colleges right now. One is through OSU for my national medical assistant license.
Okay, but if you want to chill back here, I just gotta go interview the kids that possibly know the little ones won't be able to.
And if you ask Alex, it'll be everything from dinosaurs to Siren Head. But you'll see what I'm talking about. They're intelligent.
Yeah, they seem like good kids.
They are into
I'm done.
They do.
I'm done. This how low down we are. This is how low down we are. This is how low down we've become. This is the why. See, y'all have to understand. When y'all hear me get online and I speak where I speak in my perspective on women, it's because I spent my whole life with women. I spent my whole life in relationships with females, and in long-term relationships, and in marriages, and I'm a ladies' man, right? So when you're dealing with women, you know them, you start to learn them, you start to understand them, you start to do it, you start to feel like you understand them. You can understand how they moving and grooving. If you're dealing with a woman, you have to understand them to deal with them. So when you start, the older I am, the more I understand. It's like I can get this game, man, because I understand this shit, man. It's not what people think it is, man. We done been broke down to a damn animalistic level. We've been broke down to animalistic level, man. Let me play this real quick, man. Oh man, let me play this. It's something different. Just gonna something.
Why is it always the broke ass women that got the most to say about broke ass dudes this and broke ass dudes that, and broke men don't have anything to offer? Meanwhile, these are the same women that use their last dollar to take an Uber to some Netflix and chills guy's house because they don't even have a car. Make that make sense. The same women that are preaching independent this and independent that, and they pay their own bills, are the ones that are on government assistance, getting money from their baby daddies, having their parents pay their freaking way. Meanwhile, claiming they do it all. These are the same women that don't have a 401k, that don't have a savings account, that have nothing to offer a man. And the only reason that she doesn't want to go 50-50 is because that man's bills is more than she makes in a month, even at 50-50. Because a real woman that is secure, that has her finances together, and that is financially responsible is not talking about broke ass this and broke ass that, and what is he going to do for me, and what is he going to give to me, and what gifts is he going to buy me. Like, obviously, if you're only making $12 an hour for 20 hours a week at a part-time job, there's no way that you can come in and even pay 50% on a $400 bill. That's going to be like your whole freaking check, girl. I have never seen a woman that's secure with her finances ever talk about broke men, because she actually knows what she brings to the fucking table. You can always tell the broke girls by what they want a man to buy them, because they can't afford it themselves. These are the same women that are always talking about my deadbeat baby daddy, but you're broke too, girl. If you weren't so broke, then why are you dependent on his child support or government assistance? Make it make sense. I swear, it's always the broke-ass girls that go so hard for broke-ass dudes because it's projection. Okay, bye.
Hello. Hey, she said that. She said that. I'm not here advocating no disrespect, but she said that. I had to put her on there. She said that. My, you sacrifice. When you have them, children are worth any sacrifice a parent must make every time without exception. Yeah, man. That lady who gave up her children to the CPS is trash. She's fucking trash. And she's talking about she's dating a rapper and having sex with a rapper. Man, no, not dating him, having sex with him. Trash. She's trash. 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 Disgusting trash, bro. It's fucked up, man. I got 2 more videos, man. I'm gonna show y'all I'm gonna show y'all 2 things. First, I'm gonna let this one play.
So Nala, why do you feel like I'm a single mother?
I mean, you pretty, but you fuss too much.
Nala, I guess you're gonna be a single mother. So Nala, why do you feel like I'm a single mother?
I mean, you pretty, but you fuss too much.
Nala, I guess you're gonna be a single mother too then.
I ain't gonna be no single mother like mama.
What? What's wrong with being a single mother?
I ain't finna mess around with no 3 kids.
Okay, why do you think I'm a single mom?
Because you work for free.
I work for free. I work Monday through Friday, and how do you feel like I work for free?
Because you broke.
Alrighty. Now,
because you broke.
That's not least now. Don't say nothing crazy. But why do you feel like I'm a single mom?
Because you don't be yourself.
How do you feel like I don't be myself?
That's not even your real hair.
Damn.
I can wear a wig if I want to.
Yeah. But without a wig, you like a grown man.
I'm gonna play that shit again, bro. I got to play it again.
Why do you feel like I'm a single mother?
I mean, you pretty, but you fuss too much.
Nala, I guess you're gonna be a single mother too then.
I ain't gonna be no single mother like mama.
What? What's wrong with being a single mother?
I ain't finna mess around with no 3 kids.
Okay, why do you think I'm a single mom?
Because you work for free.
I work for free. I work Monday through Friday, and how do you feel like I work for free?
Because you broke.
Alright. You broke.
Well, let's not leave now. Don't say nothing crazy.
He basically saying his mama don't need to go no. He's basically saying his mama's working for no reason, because even though she works all the time, she's gone all the time. She's broke. She don't have no money. So he's basically telling her, you better off just staying at home. But in this society, if the man's not taking care of the woman, she can't stay at home and raise the children.
You feel like I'm a single mom?
Because you don't be yourself.
How do you feel like I don't be myself?
That's not even your real hair.
I can wear a wig if I want to.
Yeah. But without a wig, you like a grown man.
Yo, LeBron said, yeah, but without a wig, like a grown man. All right, now I'm gonna get serious. That was so funny. I had to put that on there because kids keep it real, man. I don't care what nobody says. Kids keep it real, man. Nobody keeps it realer than the kids, man. You know, that's why I fuck with kids, man. They're not gonna tell you no lie. They're not gonna sugarcoat it, and they're not gonna play with you. Now, that's still funny as hell. I need to stop smoking. That shit was funny as hell. All right, look. So this next video, I'm inclined to believe it's propaganda. Right? This next video is true. No. I'm not gonna say it's propaganda. I'm gonna say the way that they frame this interview with this girl or this young woman. I'm gonna say the way that they frame this interview with this young woman, that they're trying to demonize marriage. But now listen, this young lady. Nah, for real. Look, I'm gonna play it though. This young girl, now I'm gonna say the reason why I think I'm kind of might be wrong though. This young girl was married at the age of 13. She's an Indian, a Middle Eastern type of, not Indian. She's a Middle Eastern. I don't know what creed she is, but she's a Middle Eastern young lady, Muslim woman. It looks by, her headdress thing, and she's telling her experience of being married when she was 13. Now listen, I do not agree with no motherfucking body marrying their child off at the age of 13. That's crazy. That's crazy. A 13-year-old cannot do shit for a grown-ass man. That's fucking crazy. You understand me? There's nothing that a 13-year-old can do for a grown man in a relationship at all. That's crazy. That's insanity. That's fucking deplorable. But, and y'all know in these other cultures, these Indian, Arabic men and all these fucking shrimp dick dudes, these rat feet dudes be messing with these girls in these young ages. So these evil rat feet demons prey on these younger girls, but the culture is so weak and fucked up and corrupt. The culture is so weak and fucked up and corrupt that the parents actually hand their children off, their daughters off, their young baby girl, 13, 14-year-old daughter off to some 50-year-old goddamn oil sultan. I will fucking shove your oil pipe up your ass before I let you come get my daughter's hand in marriage at the age of 14. I'll blow your whole shit off, bro. And that's allegedly, that's joking YouTube. I'm not a violent person. I'm just saying we'll have a good long conversation. Me and that dude, the oil man, or whoever the fuck man is who wants to damn be with a 13-year-old daughter, because this shit is crazy. Let me let this play before I say something crazy, because I do not agree with that. But now I'm gonna tell y'all, this culture is like that, right? And the questions are being framed, and I'm gonna read it. The questions are being framed. I'm gonna read it. Let's go. Let's go. Educational purposes only, for real. What annoys you? Hold on. I can't. Hold on. All right. Now, first sign of propaganda. The first sign that made me feel like it's propaganda, and propaganda is any form of media with the intent to persuade or or make you feel a certain kind of way, right? Shit, my podcast might be propaganda, right? Now look, I'm just let it play. the music, the sad music in the back, that's like some propaganda shit to me, because they're trying to make you feel a certain way. So that's not giving a fair, bias, journalistic view. That's trying to make me feel hard and sad and make me sympathize instantly by the sound that you're playing. So that's a big red flag to me, the fucking sound. You know what I mean? Let's go. Whoa. My bad. Stupid radio turned on. Okay, here we go. All right. All right, let me read this for y'all. Turn this light off so I can see. It says, what annoys you the most? That I didn't finish my studies. What is the hardest thing you're going through being married at this age? Why? I didn't know what marriage was like. I was happy at first. I thought it was normal. What did Dad say? He said that this is your husband and you should listen to him and your in-laws. So you couldn't say no? She said no. Do you wear a white dress? Yes. Were you happy? Yes, but I was scared. What were you afraid of at the age? What were you afraid of at the age of 13? I was afraid of marriage. Do you know what happens between a husband and a wife after the wedding? Yes. Who told you? The teacher taught me. Which class? 6th grade. What did you learn? I learned about animals that came together to have babies and how they grow. And that's how you knew what should happen to you? Yes. And my family taught me. My mom and my cousin taught me. You did that on that day, or was it delayed? It was delayed a bit. You did not want to? I didn't. I was very scared. And you started to suffer since? Do you prefer to stay with mom and dad? Of course she does. She's a fucking the young girl. And hold on, y'all. Let me explain something to y'all. Because I'm not trying to be biased, because I have real respect for women, and I'm very delicate and soft with women, and I'm real sweet with women. The reason I'm thinking it's propaganda because he said, and you still suffer. What that nigga said? That nigga said, did it happen on that day or was it delayed? It was delayed a bit. You did not want to? I didn't. I was scared. Of course, she's a virgin. She's supposed to be scared. You started to suffer since? Hold on. The nigga said she started to suffer since. Like, okay, when a young girl or young lady's a virgin, right? Whoa. Somebody hit me a message. Now, when a young girl's a virgin, right? It's gonna probably hurt. She's gonna be scared. She's gonna be uncomfortable. You have to, when you're young, because I've not been with a virgin in a long decades. But when I was younger, which you're not supposed to take girls' virginity if you're not married. So I'm not advocating you have sex with young girls when you're a young kid, because you're a young kid. You're not supposed to be thinking having sex as a young child. So I'm not advocating sex as a youngster. But when I was young and I was messing with young girls and stuff, they was uncomfortable and it probably hurt or whatever. But you have to respect the woman and you have to respect her body and respect her wishes. And y'all just go through that moment together. But that's why you're supposed to wait until you're married to have sex, because if you don't, as a young lady, if you don't wait to have sex before you're married, you might ruin your sexual experience, and you might ruin your chances of having a good sex life, a healthy sex life. Because if you do things too young, you'll get ruined or turned off by it because you are not ready for it, but you're trying to do something that you seen somewhere else or heard somewhere else. Then it could turn you off from that experience altogether. So you're not supposed to be sexually active until you're older, until you're grown. A man is supposed to not have sex with a woman until he's taking care of her, because sex is a reward for a married man. Not a reward, but sex is a blessing that comes with being married to a woman, and that's a married man's blessing. Just like sex is a blessing to a woman, because y'all don't realize, contrary belief, women enjoy sex just as much as men do, or they should if they have a healthy sexual appetite. You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't do too much too young and fuck up your body and throw your body off balance, then when you get older, you can have a healthy sexual sex life. You know, a healthy sex life. You know what I mean? So do the best you can as parents, man. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna end it with that. Do the best you can. Hold on, let me let this girl. Let me finish reading this shit. Do you prefer to stay with your mom and your dad? She said, yeah. Yeah. She shook her head, yeah. Of course, she's a 16-year-old little girl, however old she is. I'm gonna turn this off. And she said, how do you start your day in the morning? We wake up, we clean, we do laundry, and we cook, right? And she said, hold on. She wake up, let me read this. Because they're trying to make it seem like being a woman is a fucking fucking doomsday event. It's terrible. Let me. And you started to suffer since. Did you prefer to stay with mom and dad? She said, yeah. Would you have preferred that they didn't marry you? How do you start your day in the morning routine? In the morning, we wake up, we clean, we do the laundry, and cook. Then my husband comes home and we serve him, and my sister-in-law's husbands too, and my uncle as well. After that, we do the laundry again. By that time, it's noon. We have to cook lunch, clean, and wash. Then we rest for a while. In the evening, we clean again. And by the end of the night, I have to be ready for my husband. Are you forced to do all of this? No, she said, I'm now a woman. A woman must do all this. If you didn't want to, a girl can't say no. She said the girl can't say no. Look at this pussy ass nigga. Diary of a 13-year-old child. What happens when she says no? What happens if she says no? What do they do to her? They beat her. So in order to not be beaten, she has to say yes, yes, yes. And if she's beaten, she has to stay quiet because, hold up, this is fucked up. Now, this is fucked up. Very fucked up. She said, and if she's beaten, she has to stay quiet because she doesn't have an education. Now, that's propaganda. That's propaganda. Now, I'm going to say, hold on, let me shut up. Because if the dude said, because if she has an education, she can work and won't need to rely on her husband. Okay, so this is the agenda in the Middle East. Look, yes. What's your husband's name? Now look, that's the agenda. That's the agenda they're pushing. They're using this young girl, which is just a face, because this has been going on for thousands of years over there. These motherfucker evil bastards love messing with young girls because they're weirdos and they deserve to be beat the fuck up. You know what I mean? They deserve whatever punishment they supposed to get over there. You know what I mean? But whatever. This is the culture they do it. This is how they do it. But to give your own child away is to participate in this shit. So this is a cycle of insanity that they're going through over there. And that's how it goes. So look, I'm not agreeing to that shit. I'm not agreeing none of that. I'm not agreeing no touching no hitting no woman. I don't agree with none of that. I don't agree with any of that. None of that stuff should be done. None of that stuff should be tolerated at all. Now, but listen though, if she's talking about having an education will save her from getting beat by her husband, that is not, can't save her. If she was educated and she was with this same dude, he could still beat her up. Her being educated has nothing to do with her husband being, her being educated has nothing to do with her husband being abusive. She has an abusive husband because their society allows abuse. This ain't got nothing to do with her being uneducated or educated, because if she was a top school student in the top college, she could still get beat up by an abusive boyfriend. That happens every day in America. All the women have the top schools, top scholars, top education, and they still pick the wrong men because they choose the wrong man because they like this image that is created, and they choose that image instead of a good intellectual decent man, and these men beat them up, and then they still get beat up. So education does not save you or stop you from getting beat up. This is a propaganda tool that they're using to sell individualism into these women because they need to disenfranchise this community to make it to what we're at right now. Y'all better wake up, man. It's your big homie, Big Bad A. This is the Real Talk, Real Shit podcast. They're trying to disenfranchise the whole world, but strong families is the only thing that could save this world. Strong family unit and strong family structures is the only thing that could save us. Because when you have a family, you think about the future. When you have a family, you think about the betterment of society. You think about having a society. Let me read these comments before I go. Thank you, Shameless V. Shameless Voracious said, you don't miss or crave what you don't know. Once it's done the first time, it's because people want that high again and again until you devalue your true worth, and addiction causes poor choices in men. Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know, because it's like the character type. I'm going to be real. Nah, I'm going to say this. It could be that, but I'm going to be real. Anything could happen. Whatever you say happened to you or happened in your experience, that's what happened. But what I'm saying is this. Women usually generally choose that bad boy, negative character type. That's what they usually choose and go for. They do not go for the decent man, the gentleman. They do not go for the classy gentleman who wears the nice suits and ties and linen and nice dress pants. They don't go for that all the time. The professional women go for that. But the average woman's going for the thug nigga, the rough nigga, the stuff nigga. Yeah, that nigga. They're going for that, you know. I sell drugs. I got money. I'm a scammer. I'm a this, I'm a that. That's what they're going for. I'm a rapper. I'm an entertainer. They're going for that. And then the Shameless V says she can't leave because she can't support herself without an education. Her family may disown her. Well, I would say this: the education is not going to save you from getting your ass kicked. And then the education, you could work at McDonald's and you could work at 2 McDonald's jobs and make enough money to survive. So it ain't about shit. Right now, you can go to Walmart and make $19 an hour starting out. $17, $19 an hour starting at Walmart. You can make money if you don't have a good education. It don't matter. Most people who went to school and have great educations are not working in the field that they went to school for. So education doesn't even fucking matter. Most people who went to school, other than the real people who focused on doctor, lawyer, shit like that, real careers. If people didn't go to school, and focus on real careers like doctors and lawyers and shit like that, people would not be able to people went to school for no goddamn reason. You know? People just went to school because the government and the society told them to go to school. They didn't even know what the fuck that they was doing. They'd been in school their whole life. Y'all, this shit be too funny, man. You know, this shit funny as hell, man. Hey, I'm out of here, man. I gotta go. I gotta go spend some time, man. Tuck my kids in. Make sure everybody's teeth's brushed, and I need to eat, man. I gotta holler at y'all later, man. I love y'all. Hey, best channel on YouTube, man. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Best channel on YouTube. Ain't nobody got this real information like this, man. You know, some people got this, some people do that, but hey, I'm breaking the game down and showing the bigger picture, the bigger blueprint. You know, socialist camp is, yeah, exactly. That's all it is. That's all it is. So they can label you alpha, kappa, alpha, lambda, and kappa, lambda, nu, kappa, lambda, nu. They want to see what sorority you want to belong to. They want to see what group and what class and what brain style you got and how smart you are. Y'all better wake up, man. Classification, man. Higher education is these phones. Do you not know you could look at anything and do anything in the world with these phones? What are you doing with yours? Because right now, I'm using my phone to help save the world and make the world a better place. What do you do with your phone? Right now, I'm helping bring raise up the educational vibration higher to the highest level possible, so we could all raise up and be better people and be and make it to the next level of elevation. Because if we don't rise up and make it to the next level of elevation, we'll be stuck here on this planet when our time comes. You don't want to be a wandering spirit stuck here on this planet thinking this shit is all there is. I'm doing my best to try. I know I'm only reaching a small amount of people, but if the people are listening, I'm doing my part. I promise you I am. I love y'all. I hope everybody just hey, hit that share button, hit that like button, $, Cash App, Big Bad A, man. I love y'all.